planner friends! Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be planning from the 29th of August to the 4th of September in my medium passion planner. Let's get started! So the kit that I'm using this week is Rainy Day from Plannerface. I do PR for Plannerface, so you can use my code in the description to save yourselves a little bit of money and also mention me for a freebie. Although this is just a regular mini kit, I kind of decided on a whim that I was going to try and colour block with just a mini kit. Usually I would wait until I had a kit where I had like a mystery or just some extra add-on sheets, but I thought I'll give it a crack and it went okay. So as always, I've started with my pen base by shading in the parts of the timeline so I'm going to be asleep, and then going in with my Grey Stabilo fine liner to mark in my alarm times, split my personal and work to do sections in half to give myself extra checklist space, and also create a 5-day habit tracker for things that I have to do at work every single day. Next, I'm using 4 passion highlighters to go with the colour blocking for this spread, and I'm using the fine liner side to write in my work hours for the week, and then I'm going in with my trusty Pilot Friction pen to add in my meals for the week, so writing breakfast, lunch and dinner for each day, except for when I don't have an alarm set where I won't add in breakfast in case I have a sleep in. I'm then going to use the chisel tip side of all of my passion markers to highlight over those meals, colour in the daily focus boxes of days where I'm not going to be at work, and also highlight over my check boxes in the bottom left hand corner. So because this week still falls in August, it's before the September monthly, I'm using my August colour theme for all of the checkbox highlighting, and I'm actually not using my September colour in this spread at all because it didn't quite fit with any of the colours that were in the kit. What's weird is that the kind of beige colour that I use in this spread, which is labelled as peach on the pen but it definitely looks more beige to me, is the theme colour that I've used for September for the past couple of years, but for September this year I've decided to go for the vintage sepia colour from the vintage passion highlighters because it's more brown, so it goes with more of the kits that I want to use. As usual, I really don't like how colour blocking spreads look when they just have my pen base, so let's start getting some stickers down. As always, I'm starting with my meal plan tracker, which is just something that I made in Excel and print off on sticker paper myself, and then I'm adding in the squared off half box from the kit with some deco into the weekly focus box. To finish off my sidebar, I'm adding in my habit tracker for checking in with my planner every day, and then a decorative box over the quote section, and although I measured this and trimmed it down on the sticker paper before putting it in my planner, it still was a little bit too tall as I like a smidge of white space between it and my meal plan tracker, so I'm just trimming like literally 2mm off the top of this box. Next I'm going to add in my washi headers, so I've cut one of the 15mm strips from the kit in half to cover my Space of Infinite Possibility header and my personal and work to-do list headers, and then I've cut a 6mm strip from the second piece of washi to create my gratitude header in the bottom left hand corner. I really love the sort of tartan pattern of this washi, it's definitely giving me some autumn vibes, which is exactly what I wanted from this kit. I'm done with summer. Next I'm just going to add in the weekend banner and then we can get into my plans for the week. So zooming in and starting on Monday, the first thing that I'm marking using a fancy label and some deco from the kit and a bank holiday script from Plannerface is that Monday was a summer bank holiday, so I didn't have to go to work. Next I'm using a quarter box with a lead doodle from Plannerface to mark that I wanted to take Reggie on a country walk this day. It was a bit warmer than I was expecting, so we didn't go as far as I wanted, but it was still a nice little walk. Next I'm using a regular event label and the book doodle from the kit to mark in finishing my September monthly. I actually had like a really productive bank holiday. I didn't expect to really do much of anything, as you'll see when I filled in this day, because I covered it mostly with a decorative box, but I got loads of my to-dos done and like caught up on stuff around the house, which felt really good. Moving on to Tuesday, I still don't have any work from home scripts, so I've just added a glitter header into the daily focus box to mark that I was working from home, and then I've added in my first weight session of the week, which I will eventually add a leg day script to. On Wednesday I was duty scientist, so I'm using a regular event label and a skinny event label from the kit to mark in the 2 sessions, along with a Joy of Planning scientist girl, and then I have my regular seminar, so I'm using a quarter box from the kit with the coffee cup doodle to mark that in. Because I was colour blocking this week, the laptop doodle didn't mark the colour of box that I needed for Wednesday, so I couldn't use it. Next I've grabbed a piece of a Monday to Sunday box that I've cut up to use as washi, but this is from my stash, not from the kit, and this is to mark in uploading my September monthly, which I'm marking with a YouTube button icon from Ickle & Co and an upload script from Plannerface, and here's where I remember the leg day script exists. I'm then going to mark in yoga using another Pinky Stickers printable, and then we can flip over to the second half of the week. So again, I was working from home on Thursday, so I've marked that in with a glitter header, and then I'm using a little thing from the kit and a shaker cup doodle from Plannerface to mark in something that I had to remember this day. For Thursday evening, I'm marking in my poll session and then also adding in a bin doodle from Plannerface to mark in a reminder to take the bins out. And then we can move on to Friday. So first up, I'm using a third box from the kit with some deco to mark in a meeting that we were supposed to have on Friday morning that I had to do a little bit of a presentation for, and then it got cancelled. So this moves in the final spread. So glad I rushed to get those slides done this week. And then using a Pinky Stickers printable to mark in my cardio session, which was just walking Reggie. And then we can move on to Saturday, where I'm first using a third box with some deco from the kit and an edit script from Plannerface to mark in editing and recording this voiceover, except I'm recording the voiceover on Sunday. And then I'm marking in my actual planning time using a flag from the kit, a planner doodle from my Plannerface multicolour doodle sheet, and also a planning script, again from Plannerface. So next up, there wasn't a box that was the right size to mark in my weightlifting class in the kit that also fitted with my colour blocking. So I went through my stash and I started off using this one, which was left over from a monthly, but I felt like the colour really didn't match very well, and then I kept trimming it really badly and basically mashed up the whole box. So I swap it out for a different one in a second, which again doesn't quite match the colour, but is closer, I think, anyway. And then I'm going to be marking that in using a weightlifting girl from Joy of Planning. This colour was a really unusual one. I didn't really have many stickers that matched it, so I've kind of done my best, and once the full spread is filled in, you can't really tell that there's some weird colours going on like Tuesday and Saturday, but on my pre-planning I think it looked really obvious. I'm then adding in a half box with some deco from the kit to mark in whatever I got up to on Saturday evening, which ended up being drinking a little bit too much pink wine with my cousin, so I'm feeling a little bit worse for wear today while I'm recording this. But I'm not letting that stop me, so moving on to Sunday, I'm first marking in using a 3-heart checklist, just a chunk of time for cleaning this morning, and then also using a fancy label and the grocery doodle to mark in the grocery shopping, which I got click and collect for because I'm not about going into Tesco today. If anyone's worried about me driving that early in the morning after having been drinking, I'm not. I just couldn't be bothered to move the sticker. I didn't get click and collect until like 2 in the afternoon. Next, I'm marking and uploading this video in the same way that I marked my upload on Wednesday, using a YouTube button icon from Ickle & Co and an upload script from Plannerface. And then I'm finishing off Sunday with my last weight session of the week, which I am still going to try and do today. So next I'm going to add in my decorative boxes from the kit. As usual, I've trimmed these vertically on the sticker paper, and then I'm trimming them horizontally once they're in my planner, just so they fit nicely within the timelines. Usually these are just to cover up some of the time when I'm at work, because I don't like putting too much work stuff in this planner, but occasionally when I know that I'm probably going to have a super lazy day, I will put one in the afternoon as well, like I have on Monday. I have also vaguely tried to make sure that the decorative boxes match the colour of the day that they're going on. So Tuesday, the decorative box has like a peach background, so it's going on the peachy beigey day, and then this decorative box that I put on Thursday, it has a blue beret, and so it's going on the bluer day. I've then gone through my stash to pull out some of my 3-heart checklists for my top 2 or 3 things that I get done at work each day. So again, this kind of beigey, peachy colour was really difficult to find a colour match for, so it's a little bit off, but it's close enough. I think after trying to find these checklists, that was when I got really frustrated about not being able to like colour match them, so I'm probably just going to start adding in like a little highlighter checkbox instead of the checklists when kits don't have them. So that is it for all of my stickers. Now we can go back in and fill in all of my plans as usual using my Pilot Friction pen. So this week has kind of dragged. I think whenever I have a 4-day work week, it seems to just be like Groundhog Day every day, but this week was especially bad. I feel like that bank holiday was a year ago, not like 6 days. But outside of work, I have had a really productive week. Like I mentioned on Monday, I got loads of little odd jobs done around the house that I have been putting off for ages, so that felt really good to like get those sorted. And then that sort of productive energy just kind of carried on through the rest of the week until Sunday morning when I'm feeling a little bit worse for wear, but whatever. It means that my chunk of cleaning time this morning, I didn't actually have as much to do as I normally would. I don't know whether the extra productivity that I've had outside of work this week has been because I kind of went back into my bullet journal and I've been using that alongside my passion planner for like to-dos and stuff, but it worked. So I kind of want to see what was really working for me in that layout that I tried and what I can move into my passion planner, because obviously I bought my 2023 passion planner, so I don't want to waste that. I want to take what's worked for me in this other layout and bring it into this layout, because I've been planning pretty much exactly the same way for the past 2 years and it's not quite working for me at the moment. Although they always end up looking really pretty and I'm really happy with how they turn out as memory spreads, it would be great if I could actually get things done. Like for a while, doing all of my cleaning on a Sunday morning kind of worked, and like I would just get it done in one big chunk, but that's really not working for me at the moment. So this week I spread it out over the course of the week and it actually worked out a lot better. So just those sorts of like little changes that I need to work out where they fit in. Also this week I've been really enjoying my weight training. That's why I really don't want to miss my workout today, because I want to keep this kind of motivation going. As always, there's nothing wrong with missing a workout if you're not feeling up to it or it's just not going to serve you that day. But I really want to go and do my workout today, so I'm a little bit annoyed at myself for drinking a bit too much last night. But then on the other hand, I wasn't going to pass up seeing my cousin for the first time this year. My focus for this week was my new training plan, and I've definitely hit that because I've had a really good training week. But that is everything for my pre-planning. Let's take a look at the finished spread. So here's the spread all filled out, and I'm really glad that I decided to colour block this week because I think this spread has turned out so cute. Even with all of the colour matching issues and things I've been complaining about during this voiceover, I'm really happy with how this one turned out, and I've got some super cute photos of Reggie to go in my reflection section. Speaking of Reggie, let's just check in with him and see if he has anything to add to this voiceover. So that's everything for this video, friends. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed it, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye!